Assalamualaikum and good day. Right, so for this video, I'll show you tutorials on how to use the Quartus 2 software. So basically for this software, you can use for designing sequential combinational logic circuits, either in the block diagrams, or you can use the Verilog codings. So for this video, I'll show you on how to construct the circuit in block diagram. So as you can see here in this diagram here, shown the circuit diagram of a light controller, which it is a simple controller which consists of 5 basic logic gates, as you can see, which is here. And then you can see the truth table of the circuit, which are listed down here. So if you compare the block diagram with the truth table, you can see that there are two inputs, which is x1 and x2, and then you have one output, which is labeled as F. So from this truth table stated that if the inputs are in the same level, which is 0, 0 and 1, 1, the output of F will become 0. Whereas if the input are different, for example here 0, 1 and 1, 0, the output will become 1. So in this tutorial, I will show you on how to design this circuit and then to obtain the output which will follow the truth table here. So you have to prove it. You have to prove that the circuit is related to this truth table. Okay, so to open the software, just go to the start button and look for Quartus 2 web edition. So once you have clicked the button, the icon, and then this software will load up and you'll be introduced into the getting started with Quartus 2 software pop-up windows. So you can cancel this out, because basically what you can find here is the thing that I will show you. I'm going to show you in this video. This is the same thing. Okay, so you just cancel out this part here and wait for it to load completely until you obtain the windows, something like this. Okay, as you can see, you have entity toolbar here, the project navigator. Here you have the task toolbar, and here is the report, the messages toolbars. So this is where your creation of your circuits will be done, right? So basically this software is a direct software which you just have to pick and drop all the gates that you'll be using and just make the connections between them accordingly as how you can see on the diagram. Okay, so how do you start to create the file? The file that you are supposed to do is you have to create the project wizard first. So how do you do it? You have to go to the file toolbar there. On the toolbar, if you look for file and click on it, you'll find the new project wizard option. Okay, so click on that. Click on the new project wizard options, and the new project wizard pop-up window will show up. Okay, so here it will tell you what will be done. So what you'll be doing during this new project wizard here. So you'll be naming the project and create a directory, and what is the top level design entity, project files and libraries, what are the target device families, and as well as EDA tool setting. So you just click on next if you are here, and then you'll come into the second part, the page 1 of 5, where new project wizard directory name top level entity. So here, alright, defaultly the working directory for this project will be stated as shown in this video here. So C Altera 91 Quartus. So to design a new circuit, I would suggest to you that you have to create a new folder under your name, so it is easy for you to locate all your files in one folder, and it is easier for you to arrange them. So I would suggest that you create a new folder. So as here, I create a folder under my name. So put the backslash first, and then followed with your name. So this is my name, Izwan. So this will be the directory where all your files will be saved. And then on the second rows here, it asks you to enter what is the name of this project. So as for this one, I would like to name it as test, because it is a test circuit and it is a tutorial for you on the introduction of using the software. So I name it test, and note that whenever I put the name on the project rows there, the top level entity, which is the third rows, will follow the same name that I've used for the project name. So for this one, you just let it be. Let the top level design entity is the same name with the file of the project. Okay. So after that, you can proceed to next, and you'll come into the page 2 out of 5. If you are about to add any files, so as for introduction here, you don't need to add any files. Just proceed and click on next. Okay. Okay, here, this is where you have to determine the device family and the available device that you'll be using. So basically, for our purposes of using this software is actually to use it with the DE2 board. So the DE2 board that which are available in BMI is using the Cyclone 2 family. So make sure you select the family devices to Cyclone 2. Okay, so once you have done that, now we have to select the available device, which device you'll be using. So actually, as you can see here, I've selected this one. Okay, alright, but it is quite hard to find if you are looking through one by one of the devices name. So what I can suggest to you is you look into the user IO. This is user input output. So you click on them here, and it will arrange the number of the user input output port here to become ascending. Okay, so you look for the first one with the value of user IO 475. So that will be your device to be used. Alright, so proceed. Once you have choose that, click on next. You will go to the EDA tool setting. So for here, basically we are not using anything, so just leave this empty, proceed with next. Then we'll go to the summary page where it will tells you what actually you have done during this new project wizard. Okay, so here we have the project directory. As for me, it is my name. The project name is test. The top level design entity is also test. Okay, and then the family device, family name that I'm using is Cyclone 2, and the device name is these numbers here, right? Okay, so means that we have come to the summary page, means that we can proceed to the designing page. Click on finish, and then you can see here what are the files, what are the things that you have done during the new project wizard. Okay, the family that you are using, the device that you are using, the name of the file that you are creating. Okay, okay, now we are about to start creating the circuit, the light circuit just now. So to design the circuit, we need to create the block diagram file first. So how do you obtain the file? You can go either to the file toolbar, and there the new tabs, you can click on that, or you can simply find it on the tab under the file toolbar, which is the white tab there. That is also for new. So once you click on that, it will give you selections of what are the new files that you are about to create. So here you can see lots of files which you can choose from: design, memory, verification, and other files. So choose for the design files of block diagram and schematic file, this one. Okay, so this will be the place where you'll be placing all your gates to construct as how shown in the figure just now. Then click on OK. So now you can see the new interface of this constructing window here, which looks like the breadboard of your breadboard lah, right? So you can see here, this is where you'll be placing all the components, and you can make the connections, and then you can make the input and output ports so that you can simulate them to obtain the output. Okay, alright, first one, what we have to do is, of course, we have to make sure on the circuit, which circuit that you are creating. So we look back into this diagram. So there are two AND gates of 2 input, 1 2 input OR gates, and 2 NOT gate. Alright, so you have to take them out, and then we can start placing them on the software just now, so that you can make the connection of this circuit. So back to the software. Alright, so to look for these components, or means these logic gates, on the left hand side toolbar there, you can see there is a tab, there is a button there, which is known as the symbol tool. So that is where you can find all the logic gates, all the primitives, all the input output ports that you'll be using in constructing this circuit. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and click on it, and then this window will pop up.